just to bring out the point that preaching is so powerful, and sometimes you have a problem and all you need to do is listen to some preaching. Whether it's a physical problem, whether it's a financial problem, whether it's a marital problem, whether it's a relationship problem, whether it's a problem at your place of work or in your business or the work of your hands, whether it's a traveling issue, like we have been talking about these aeroplanes in America that are just crashing and causing accidents. And we prayed and preached about a bear in the air. But God is delivering you and me from the paw of the bear. According to the words which David said in the Old Testament, he said, God delivered me from the paw of the lion and from the paw of the bear. So you're not going to be in one of those aeroplanes that are crashing. Just don't worry about it. God has got us covered. God has got you and me covered. So you see, the preaching can even help you when it comes to traveling, because many people right now are afraid to go on an airline or an aircraft. Because what's going to happen? I saw a video from Chicago of this aeroplane, a big aeroplane which was landing. But fortunately, it was a commercial aeroplane. It wasn't a passenger aeroplane. It was a commercial one. Then they show it, and I'm sure you saw this video. They show the big aeroplane just as it's about to land at the airport on the runway. Then all of a sudden, another small aeroplane, a private jet, which has not taken off, but is taxiing on the runway across the runway where the other aeroplane is landing. Imagine. You just wonder what was going on here. So this guy, the pilot of the big aeroplane, the wheels were just about to touch the ground, then he saw the private jet coming into view in front of him, crossing the runway. Can you imagine? The pilot immediately pulled on those instruments and lifted the aircraft back into the air, and it went back up into the air. It did not land. It was going to crash into that private jet. That was going to be yet another catastrophe. But ladies and gentlemen, through preaching, as Paul told us in chapter 1, and then through the Holy Spirit upon the preaching, you can receive many things, as we've just read in verse 12.